good game, good luck, and have fun to all. Neo Aztec 2.0 is the proper map for Game 2. So in the bottom left position as the yellow Zerg, we have Nb.WhistleR.
Right.
And in the 12 o'clock position as the teal Protoss once again, we have iFU.SneazeL.
Cool, cool. Hope to see another epic game for this one. I would expect we're going to see another relatively long game, as it's another relatively long map. Neither player really able to do any particular cheese, although we will see, because of course the options are always open, especially if you are Zerg.
Indeed, and the interesting feature, or one of the interesting features of this map, is the reverse ramp, though. So your main is on the, or rather your natural is on the high ground outside your main.
Oh, of course.
Shouldn't do, I don't think it makes any particular difference in PvZ, unless you're going to go one base. But, oh, looks like that won't be occurring in this case. The probe going out to build a pylon at the natural. And let's see if WhistleR actually goes for a 12 hatch this time, or if he opts for a pool first.
Looks, well, it's obviously impossible to tell at this point. It's going to be pool. Well, hey, there you go, downgrade to spawning pool. And it's going to be scouted first off by Schnitzel, so we'll be able to play it completely safe, completely standard, get a cannon going in good time. For the Zergling fun.
Indeed, indeed, and WhistleR opting for an overpull once again, playing it safe, not going for a 12 hatch.
Probe heading out to check that there's no hatchery being laid down. Of course there isn't. He's just going to chill there for a minute, make sure there's no crazy shenanigans happening.
Indeed,
he wouldn't want to let the chip
drone scat
expansion
as well. See, this is very interesting. He didn't actually go into the main, but he knew that WhistleR was there from seeing that drone pop out, so he just wanted to sit there and delay any kind of hatchery. But now he's going to go and see the pool is almost finished. He did build a forge anyway, though, so he will be able to throw down a cannon and be safe.
Yeah. I like the positioning of that forge, using that map doodad in order to get a proper block, and that's going to leave a very small gap in between the gateway and the forge. Which is of course pretty cool, and you should be able to block very
base.
few.
Wait, not really hidden.
Oh!
He took the left side natural as his third, which is fairly normal to take another natural, but he took that as his second base rather than his third base, which is very interesting, since the probe was blocking it. And oh, look at that! Keeping the drone on the ramp so the probe freaks out. Oh, so clever. That's pretty cute.
WhistleR taking out all of the tricks he's got up his silky sleeve for this one. The hatchery goes down at the natural, and Schnitzel will be none the wiser.
And 1 second, there's something weird going on outside. It's like midnight, and I see weird shadows. Anyway.
Don't get shot, Sal.
Seriously, it's pretty scary.
Living in the ghetto.
I am in the ghetto.
The Canadian ghetto.
So, looks like WhistleR only went for 2 lings once again. Gonna chase with one and scout behind his third for any cannons with the other one, although this time the hatchery is actually almost finished.
Yep, indeed it is.
And Schnitzel going to get away with 1 cannon once again.
Yeah, although I feel that WhistleR's getting away with rather more than Schnitzel is with this sneaky base. And Schnitzel will probably be assuming some kind of cheese off the back of this. Some kind of lair-based cheese. As long as he saw the lair. I don't quite know if that probe was in for long enough to see the lair, but you'd be rather in the dark about what exactly is going on in this match.
Indeed, and I think, well, the probe's going to easily get over to the left side base. Simon Core is finishing up. Nothing fancy, nothing out of the ordinary.
No. Oh, the probe actually does go and manage to scout that sneaky third base for WhistleR. So secrecy is over. Everything is now out in the open. There will be no overreaction to fake cheese today.
Yep. And
which is good for Schnitzel.
Positioning himself nicely over the natural.
Yep. Not deciding to do his characteristic chucking one Overlord in at the start of the game.
Indeed. That's true. That's true. We haven't seen that yet. Hopefully we see it once during this finals. I mean, that's his trademark now, right? In this this tournament.
Well, maybe it means he's taking this game seriously.
I
mean, this is a final. He can't afford to be doing his show moves.
It's true, it's true. And Probe's gonna get in C Aspire, which is to be expected. And there is a Stargate going down
normal.
and a second gas. +1 is going already, so I wonder if he's gonna go for the same build. I mean, the Overlord should see that. So WhistleR will have a decent idea of what's up. And a 4th hatchery going down, I expect a 5th hatchery at the left side base.
Zergling speed kicks in right at the crucial time and manages to pick off that probe as it heads back out to safety, and it will never make it home, but it's done its job, and the Zergling is now getting over as fast as possible to the Protoss Natural, throwing down another cannon there just to be safe against any Zergling speed run by stuff that can be thrown at him.
I'm wondering about this position though. I would have preferred it maybe to the right of the gateway? Maybe that's okay.
Maybe. Yeah, because this way he can get a really nice block, he can make sure both his cannons are like totally safe.
And there is the 5th hatchery going down at the left side, just as predicted. God, I'm good.
You're too good, it's your Imbercaster.
And it looks like Schnitzel's actually going for the same thing as last game, except I don't see the second gateway. Well, actually, he can still make an archives now and prove me wrong. What is he doing? He has no second gateway or archives. Huh.
He might, of course, be waiting until he can clean out scouting overlords, although he seems to have taken his Corsair straight away to WhistleR's base, and it shouldn't hang around there because it'll get scourged pretty soon, and it does correctly move back home. Laying down another gateway, right, and 2 more gateways right in full view of the overlord. I really question that decision. If WhistleR knows what's happening, WhistleR can counter what's happening.
Indeed, indeed. And Justin tells me that a gateway can't fit on the right. I have no idea what he's referring to, though. So that's unfortunate.
Yes, it is. Never mind. Oh, WhistleR sees the full complement of Zealots, and there are a lot of them already. So he's going to be...
Oh! Loses one.
Way too over micro, Schnitzel. Way too over micro. Scourge flying at will through the middle line. Oh, bins another Corsair. That's really pretty questionable micro. Oh, the +1 attack is done though for the Zealots, and they are rumbling out towards the Zerg's Natural. And speed kicks in just at the right time. However, there are already 2 Sunkens up, and I really don't think they're going to be able to do the damage you want. Oh, and they're actually completely
freaking out. They're hugging that half geyser. They were examining this like interesting artifact. Actually, wait, what
giant
the heck is
marine
this?
Thing.
Wait, what is that? Look, it's got like an arm. It's
like
a giant
dead
mech.
Marine.
Oh, a giant
cool,
marine,
man.
really?
A giant dead marine. I don't know. That's what I always thought of it as.
That actually does look kind of like a giant marine. No, I want to examine this. Hold on, guys. Ignore the game. Tell me what this is. If nobody tells me what this is, I'm not actually obsing the rest of the game. I'm going on strike.
Speed Zealots doing their running around thing. Getting a couple of free hits on a Ling, managing to take one out, but there is no way in for them right now. Actually managed to take out a couple more Lings, but this time not being foolish, not doing anything crazy. Oh, did I just hear Lurkers burrowing? Yes, I did, so that is it.
There's one hidden under that clump of overlords, and it looks like WhistleR taking a fast 4th base once again. So going for the good old Lurker Turtle and fast 4 bases, but this time Schnitzel is going to react by taking a fast 3rd. Lings are going to come in there. There are 3 Zealots. They can run around and swipe the cannons if they want. It looks like, no, he's actually going to go straight after the Nexus. I disagree with that move.
Not a chance.
I disagree with that. Now he's going after the cannons, but it's too late. Gonna get cleaned up.
Not even one cannon goes down. Not exactly cost efficient for WhistleR there. 1 Lurker heading out towards the Natural of Schnitzel. Obviously no way in there. Very mild kind of contained thing going on. But honestly not
Nest
a real
already
trouble.
Going down, so it looks like WhistleR's going to skip the mid game completely. Just turtle up on 4 bases. And oh my god, if he transfers probes over that Lurker, alright, he's aware of this now, so he won't. But yeah, WhistleR's just going to go straight for the Hive Tech actually on this 4 bases. Wow, he's got a million overlords at his Natural.
Oh, he really does. 6 Corsairs, 0 for 6 Corsairs. No such thing.
And oh, it looks like he was cute. Look at that. He sent his probes around the Lurker. And then transfer them to the 3rd. Ah, I like it. I like it.
Where is... Oh, the rover's only just beginning. So it's going to be a little bit of time before he can get any pressure going on the Zerg. So I don't know. I think he might have been better served with a big mid-game timing burst against this very fast hive tech stuff.
Well, see, let me tell you what I would do. If I see Turtle Zerg, I just go Arbiters, because I'm a baller like that. However, if you wanted to actually win games, I would suggest taking a fast fourth, because the Zerg will not really have any map control, and you might as well just expand again.
Yeah, I think you got to make a really clear decision during the mid game. You've got to either commit to killing the Zerg before his ultras come out, but also you've got to have pretty pro gamer micro to do that, or you can just try and take a big economic lead and see what happens from there.
Indeed, you can.
And you can't really sit on the fence.
A bunch of High Templars moving out, and we have random Scourge positioned to intercept any drops. The fourth gas of WhistleR has actually only 2 guys on it. Should fix that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And the Hive is morphing.
But I also I know it's a pretty pedantic thing to pick out, but I also question Schnitzel's gateway layout. I think he could really maximize his macro a bit better by clumping them together a bit more efficiently. Gonna have a hard time macroing out of them in a pinch.
That's true, that's true. He's not doing the super organized gateway layout that we see from some players.
Zealots coming back in, doing a lot of damage, managing to take out a lot of Hydras before the Hydras actually managed to retreat.
Indeed, these are actually 1-1 Zealots against only +1 carapace for the Zerg. Although he does have 2 Evos now, I would imagine getting melee and carapace.
Yeah. Pretty cool. A big army actually coming out for Schnitzel now, so he's going to be able to take some pretty good map control, and possibly he'll be heading for a 4th in the not too distant future.
We do have Mutalisks coming out interestingly, to snipe Templar maybe?
That could be actually pretty effective. These High Templar are actually sitting around pretty undefended right there.
Oh man, but all these Zealots are undefended too, in the middle of the map. Zealots, run! Run, Zealots!
Zealots, of course, die extremely quickly to Mutalisks. Any Zerg will tell you the opposite, but I swear, Zealots die so quickly to Mutas.
Yeah, man. It's alright. We'll get the jumping Zealot upgrade one day.
Yeah, no doubt. Blizzard patched that.
Gotta QQ a bit, and Blizzard will fix that for us.
Yeah, cry more.
And I don't see any Hive tech, even though the Hive is done. Just throwing down another hatchery. I hope he didn't build a hatchery on accident and actually meant to build a flat amount or something. That would be quite fun. And here comes the Templar sniping! 1 Templar goes down. Oh, huge storm! 2 Templar goes down. Oh my god, that storm! Completely ravaging all of the Mutalisks. However, I think all the Templar are gone. Oh, no, never mind.
I don't know,
3 were there from the 3rd base.
He might have stormed his own stuff a bit too much. Lots of weakened Zealots in there, actually, although not too many. I think he's got away with it. A lot of Mutas going down. But I think that's a pretty even trade. Maybe even the Zerg comes out slightly ahead. Although there are still 3 Templar left, so it's not too bad of a situation for Schnitzel. Just needs to get out and secure a 4th base, but there could actually be a pretty big engagement here. No, the army's passing each other by in the middle of Temap.
I really wish Schnitzel just took a 4th base faster.
Yeah.
Either that or added on a ton of gateways to try and bust something. But yeah, definitely preferring the faster expansion. He's now taking the 4th base at the right side, but his army isn't actually in position to defend that. 6 Lings to go shut that down. But here comes the engagement though. Lurker Ling on the Protoss army. Huge storms going down. Oh my god, those storms! All the Lings melting and the Lurkers coming in from behind.
Too late.
Oh man, all the Lurkers are clumping, he needs another storm on these